Hello everybody and welcome to another battle report. So today we're playing with a Secundus incursion gang versus a Malstrain gang. So I will be playing with this gang. I have got an Horus and I've also got various other specialists over here. The only ones I'm not bringing today is that one and the lovely Carotid. Carotid? How do you pronounce it?
You tell me.
Okay. And we'll be fighting against Rob.
I will be using the Malstrain gang. Here we will only be using one Gene Stealer, and a couple of Tyramites and some Brood Scum. We will go into what I'll be taking once we decide the mission in a moment.
You've painted these really grim. So how do we prepare the game?
We are at level 1. So earlier you chose to stake the abandoned Tech Hunter camp territory. And now you shall roll some dice to determine who will decide what mission we'll be playing.
Yep. Now these dice, which come with the set, are absolutely incredible. I love that colour. Every single person who's seen it so far have gone, wow, they are it's just beautiful. Here's the roll. 10.
So 10, the Secundus incursion gang player chooses which scenario to play from those found on pages 130 to 137.
Great. We're going for the basic Into the Underhells mission. So that gives you 10 MPs. And that's how you build your list, isn't it? So you don't.
It is, yeah, those are Malstrain points. So
okay.
I'll spend those accordingly with an assortment of, well, I can only buy one Malstrain Gene Stealer, which I will be buying, and then I'll just fill the rest out with a selection of Brood Scum and Terramites.
So the Malstrains themselves, they're obviously not as powerful as a standard Gene Stealer. These are like they're more deformed. They've sort of genetically been weakened because all the
while they're not as oppressive as their pure strain counterparts, they are still quite nasty and have the rules to reflect so.
Okay, so because we're playing level 1, as you said, does that mean you can only choose one?
I can only have one. Obviously, then the further you get into Secundus, then more Gribbly start coming out of the darkness.
Okay, well that's good, because then hopefully by that point the gang starts leveling up, and then I get more abilities, and I can actually
we'll have a few more skills.
Brilliant. Okay, so I get to choose my crew. So the first thing, I get to choose 2 people, and I've chosen my Horus and my Vansar with a little man catcher. Well, and Flamer combi. Then apparently I've got to shuffle and get, was it 3?
Yes, 3. So I've drawn your 3 for you. You have the Augatech.
Augatech with the last carbine. Okay, so that's this one here, the Augatech. Yep.
And unfortunately, the rest of your specialists haven't bothered to turn up because the remaining 2 guys only have less guns.
Oh, you get. So I've got that one and that one. Yep. Is there any chance of reinforcements with the expensive things that I'm not bringing?
Wow. I get reinforcements though.
Okay, so I'll put that one's over there and them 2 there.
So I get 10 Malstrain points for this. So naturally, I'll be having one of the Gene Stealers, but which one? That is the question.
I think they all look amazing, actually. I think I like that one there.
All right, we'll grab this one. We'll have him. Yeah. I need to have at least 6 Brood Scum, so I shall choose those at random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll go with it all together. 6.
Cool.
And that is, I've got 1 more point to spend, and I'll take one of these. I'll take a Terabyte. Yeah, they're 1 point. I'll take one of these little guys. There we go.
Lovely.
That's my force.
Okay, so there's the battlefield. So you get to deploy some of your stuff first, don't you?
Yeah, it's to represent the Brood Scum sort of milling about the place, not having much to do. So I'll just get these guys down.
Is it 5 of them or?
All 6 of them.
All 6.
This guy likes the tables.
Yeah, we've thrown a few extra bits of random scenery out there.
Yeah, and this guy's a bit of a loner. He likes being by himself.
I get to deploy my entire gang within 1 inch of a short table edge, so that's where I've got them.
So for this mission, the incursion gang has to spend a basic action on each of these data crystal stacks. Once they have interacted with both, they win. Simple as that.
Oh, that's good. And do you get reinforcements?
I do, yes. So at the end of each of the rounds, I gain D3.
D3. Ooh. How do the rules for these guys stack up to standard Escher gangers and the Lat gangers and the like?
What, the brood scum or the?
Yeah, the brood scum.
The brood scum are, I believe, they're actually slightly better than hive scum. They've got better to hit rolls across the board. However, standard stat line of toughness and strength of 3s. You know, the Van Sar Tech Hunters, they are pseudo champions. They're not quite as good in terms of their stat line, but the amount of equipment they can get is quite impressive.
Cool. It's a roll for initiative. 1.
Oh, I think the G Steers have got it. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, here we go.
So blooming blue dice. All right, turn 1. What are you going to do?
So, fun enough, this chap here with the old shotgun, I don't think he's long for this world, considering the amount of dudes here. So he'll move as close as he can, probably 4 inches, so I'm outside of engagement range. Probably a bit closer to that side to ensure also that he's still the closest target, isn't he? So I will have to fire at the spirer, unless I want to do a cool check, so I can fire at a different target. Now, I've got a cool of 8. I don't fancy my chances of passing that.
Okay.
So I will shoot at him.
Okay. What rounds does he
I have a shotgun, and it's got solid and scatter. I don't think the scatter ammo is going to do anything, so I'll fire the solid. I'm within 8 inches, so I get +1 to my to hit roll of 4+, so I need a 3. And I miss.
Oh.
So this is where the stray shot roll comes into effect, because this chap is within 1 inch of the initial target. On a 1, 2, or a 3, he is hit by the attack instead. He is! Hooray!
Oh.
So he has a toughness of 3. Pretty much stand like the rest of the gangers. I have a weapon strength of 4, so I need a 3+ to wound you. And I do.
Ooh, wounded. And I only got mesh armor because I was being quite stingy with these. So that gives me a 5+ save. What's the AP on that?
The AP is...
Failed it anyway.
What did you roll?
2.
Oh, 2. No, it's definitely not good enough.
It's Terminator armor, really.
If only.
Okay.
So the solid round of a shotgun does 2 damage, and as Matt unfortunately failed his armor save, we will go to some injury rolls here. He has 1 wound, so this goes to 2 injury rolls. That is
2 flesh wounds.
2 flesh wounds. So he's been hit, which means he is pinned. Put him on his back, and his toughness is reduced by 2.
Oh, poor guy. Okay, well, this guy is going to aim and then shoot at him, and he's going to fire his last gun. So that's normally going to be a 3+, so it's going to be a 2+. And he hits. Ammo check at the same time. Yep, passes. So I have got 1 hit. It's strength 3, and your toughness is 3 as well, isn't it?
Yep.
So that's going to be a 4+, and it's wounded.
Oof.
So now I roll on the injury dice.
No, I do have armor.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Yes, I've got a 6+ save, and a las gun has no. Unless you've got hot shot. Do you have that?
No, not that one.
No, it's the other guy who's got the hot shot.
Oh, actually, no, I think that one did have hot shot, but I didn't declare it, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, that is an option for you. So it's 6 up.
Oh, yeah, just under.
That was close.
Okay, so now I roll the injury dice to see what happens, and he's
dead. You just executed him.
Yay.
Okay. Well, that was fun. Thank you for turning up, Mr. Man. I know that brood scum is dead, but I forgot to roll the ammo dice for him. So for the sake of verity, yeah, that's cool. Well, considering how effective these guys are at shooting, I don't think this chap here is long for this world. So I'm going to get him shifting. And move him
5 inches.
5 inches to about here.
We're treating this as impassable, aren't we?
Yeah, I can't. So I can still shoot through there because this special Necromunda ruler has a line of sight line on it, which is quite nice. So I've got right line of sight all the way through to that guy on the floor.
Okay.
Which is very nice. And I won't need to make a cool check because I can only see him and no one else. So this is a straight roll of a 4-up and an ammo dice. No, he misses.
Okay. So what special equipment has my Auger Tech got?
So he has the Auger specs. As enemy fighters may not be set up within 12 inches of a fighter with this piece of equipment, either as reinforcements or using the infiltrate skill. Now, because Matt deployed second, it had no effect immediately. However, going forward, That might affect the rest of the game. He also has a Vox Array, which would allow this fighter to do a group activation with one extra person.
Oh, that's good.
So these two could activate at the same time if we so choose.
I'm activating the Spyro now. Now these have 2 activations, so I'm removing one of the tokens now. He's going to move 5 inches as a simple action, and he's going to come around the corner here. I was going to go into hand-to-hand combat, but instead I want to try the Volkite out because I really love Volkite. So he's going to be coming out, or she's going to be coming out all the way to there. Okay, so let's have a look at her stat line for the Volkite. What do I roll?
Right, so you now have a choice to make. You can either fire one Volkite Discharger or fire both, but with a -1 to hit. This is because the Volkite has sidearm, so you could take advantage of the twin guns blazing rule.
I will be doing that. I do like twin gun blazing. Okay, so how many attack dice does each one have?
Only 2.
So 2 each.
Well, 2 for the entire attack.
Ah, cool. All right, and it's -1 to hit, so my ballistic skill is 3+, so it's going to be 4+. Any modifiers on the range?
No range.
Cool. And I've hit with neither. Wow, I got Volkite to you.
So I'm simply going to move this fellow over here, inspecting the damp table. And he's going to move 5 inches over to this wall. Stare at the door, ready for anything potentially coming through.
I'm going to activate the Spyro again. All right.
She might do something this time.
I'm going to do twin guns blazing. Oh!
You need to be rolling your ammo rolls as well.
All right, so last turn, the first one was fine. Second one was fine. This turn, first one is fine. Second one is fine. And then to finish it off, she's just going to harvest the crystals.
So I'm just going to prepare for the next round. I'll move this guy, 3-ish inches to just behind these barrels. And he'll wait there. Okay,
I'm going to activate the Auger tech, and he's going to move 5 inches pretty much round to there. So, and then he's going to open the door, which is an action. Take that away. And then the other one is, he's obviously using his Vox.
Yep, of course.
Vox kit to then activate this chap to move him 5 inches. And that hopefully will get me close enough to be able to shoot this lovely Gribbly. So it's going to come around to there.
Nice.
All right, and that's going to be a last carbine. Or is it actually? No, it's just a last gun.
It's a last gun, yep. So you're within 18 inches, you've got +1 to this roll.
Okay, so it's going to be 3+, 2+. Yeah, I hit. Oh, got an ammo roll, and that's is it 6+? No, it's 2+ for a last gun, isn't
yes.
it? Fast. So I've hit, and now it's time to wound. Strength 3, toughness 3, 4+, wounded, and the injury dice roll. Let's get another skull. Damn it, flesh wound.
Oh, hang on.
Ah, you're 6+. So
I have mesh armor. I've got a 5-up save.
On this one?
Yeah. Loves it.
So,
however, you have hit this particular person, so they have been knocked over onto their back. More positional work. I'm just going to move this person. I'll double move them all the way over to this wall.
Okay. This one's going to stand up, which counts as an action.
Yep.
And then he's going to move.
Got one more thing to do.
4 or 5 inches, and that's it. And that gets him to there. He's bleeding tremendously.
And the guy right at the back will move. He'll move double all the way around the hole here.
Turn 1 complete. So you get some.
I get D3 reinforcements. All 3 arrive. So
Where do they come from? Is it?
Where did they go? I can't say that. So where do they come from? They can come from any board edge as long as they are 6 inches away from any hostile models.
And 12 inches from that guy.
Yes, exactly. From one of his fancy pieces of equipment. Right. So I'll be having my Gene Stealer.
Oh, God.
The Tyromite, which is a little exotic pet which needs to stick near him. And the Brood Scum that was brutally murdered earlier will be coming back.
So that Malstrain, can that keep coming back on this game then?
I believe so. I probably will have to check.
Okay, we'll check if it's relevant.
Yes.
All right, so where?
So that is That is brutal. That is that entire area.
It's quite nice though. It does really showcase how terrifying these creatures are and how scary this whole setting is.
Let's have the shotgun person there.
There he is. I roll for turn 2 initiative. I rolled a 5.
Oh, that's much better. Oh, yeah, okay.
Cool, I got it. Okay, so over here I'm going to use my Augur Tech. I'll activate my Augur Tech and he's going to activate his friend next to him. So first off, the Augur Tech is going to move forwards and get close enough to be able to shoot Matey Boy at point blank range. So he's laying down prone, but there's no you don't get benefit for that.
Yeah, so the only time you'd get a minus to hit if you're prone is if they're in the long range bracket.
And they're not. Okay, so at the moment it's 3+, or is it 2+? Because I've got that last carbine really close.
Is it last carbine or last gun?
No, he's got a last carbine.
You're definitely within 10 inches, so that is +1, and this is rapid fire, so whatever you roll on the firepower dice will count as a hit. Oh,
that's really good.
That's not good for me.
Okay, so that's 3 hits, is that right?
Only 2.
Oh, sorry, only 2, my bad,
Yep.
Missed. Looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so that's 2 dice. So 2 dice, strength 3, toughness 3, 4+ to wound.
Oh.
Wow, both wounded. Now I'm sure you get a save.
Yes, this particular person has mesh armor, so that'll be 2 5-ups. Okay. No, no, definitely not.
Okay, so I'll make 2 injury rolls now.
Yeah.
Oh, serious injury, serious injury.
Yep. So we will turn this model over to be face down.
Okay. All right. So then the other person is going to move up, which I activate at the same time, and I want that person to have a shot at that guy down the corridor if possible. So I'm going to get him half hidden behind the wall, so that gets a bit of extra cover.
Yep.
And then he can have a little pop down the alley. So it's a 24-inch range, or is it 30 for this last one?
He has the las gun, so it is 24 inches. Short range is 18 inches, which you are definitely within.
Yep.
However, I'm behind the equivalent of heavy cover, so I've got a -2 to hit.
Okay, great. So -2 to hit, and it's going to be 3+, 5+ then.
But then +1 because of your short range modifier.
Ooh. So, my God.
4+ overall.
4+, and I've got to roll an ammo dice. 4+. Pop. And miss.
Tragedy.
Oh, well, you had a good effort.
However, we have straight shots.
Oh.
There is a chance that you may hit my guy on the floor again.
So that's 1, 2, or 3, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Dear.
All right, so strength 4.
Strength 3.
Oh, sorry, strength 3, toughness 3.
Not
wounded. Okay.
The joys of good positioning. This chap here will be firing at this chap here. You've got a -2 to hit because you're in heavy cover.
Mm-hmm.
However, I will aim, which gives me +1, and I'm within 18 inches of the lasgun's short range. So this is a simple straight shot.
Oh, no.
As the +2 equals out the -2.
Ammo dice.
Ammo dice, can't forget that. Fleeting 4. Oh, I'm not even going to bother with that. That's pretty poor. And can I see?
Got him on the floor.
I can see that we've got many things to roll here. So do I slot my own friend? No. Do I slot the tech hunter next to him? No. And the shot goes off, hits the wall behind them somewhere. And that's him done.
Obviously, this chap around the corner. So what I'm going to do is activate this guy, get him around the corner, and hopefully get within flamer range to have a little pop. So he's taking that around the corner. And where's that flamer template?
Flamer template.
Oh, it's behind you.
Oh, here we go.
Because it's a combi man catcher flamer. It's not a one-use flamer.
No, it's not.
Good. Oh, he's in range. Okay, it's an unstable weapon, so I've got to do an ammo check. And I passed it. Good. So what's the strength of the flamer? Is it 4?
Strength is 4 versus my toughness of 3.
So 3+ the wound. Wounded. AP? No.
So AP -1 for flavors. They are very, very good in this.
Cool.
And he's going with the shotgun.
No,
he doesn't get an armor save. He's only got flak.
Okay, great.
Up.
So then just straight on to the injury. There we go.
Oh, he's
serious injury.
Toasted. Face down. So I'm going to burn some activations here to see what the Spira does. So this poor poor Hive scum down here. It's going to move 2 inches this way and try and crawl away. There we go.
I activate this one and get him forward. So I'm trying to get him round to there. So that's where he's ending up.
So this funny boy here is going to open this door, spending one of his action points. To the side. And then he's going to move 5 inches round this corner to stand here, ready to do something, maybe.
Okay, so the Spyro's going to activate, and he's going to move around the corner. She's going to move around the corner there and do a coup de grace on that chap there on the floor.
Matey boy at the back will open this door. And then move 5 inches, skulking the shadows.
Okay, I'm going to move my Oris forward again. I want to play a bit recklessly with this thing. So move to 5 inches to there. And then I'm going to pop both shots at the one, well, that chap there again. I will, yeah, I'm just going to go twin gun blazing one more time. So 2 armor rolls. So the first one passed and the second one passed. So both rolls to hit. Normally it's going to be 3+.
Yep.
And then it's -1 because of the twin gun blazing.
-2 because I'm in heavy cover. So you need 6s.
Oh,
you got this. No.
Not again.
No, not even close. And a screech from the darkness, the Gene Stealer. How far could they move? 6 inches. Oh, love it. Then we get to here. And then we'll do double move, and we'll get them hiding. Is there. Now, the Tyramite is an exotic beast, so they automatically activate at the same time as the Gene Stealer.
Oh.
And they must end their move within 3 inches, otherwise they start panicking. But that won't be a problem. They have a 7-inch move, and they can fly. So we'll put this little fancy dude just there. There is a chance this guy may live, so I shall crawl him 2 inches to here.
All right, well, this one over here.
The bravest redcoat that ever has lived will walk out into the middle of the corridor to face down the Spyro. And will activate the twin guns blazing. Because who doesn't like? Right, what are we looking at? We've got an auto pistol and a stub gun.
Yep.
Okay. So how far am I away from you? I am within 4. So that means my auto pistol gets +1 to hit.
Oh, good.
Which then counteracts the -1 for using both guns. So this is a straight roll of 4+, and then we count how many hits we have from the fire power dice. But I miss anyway.
Okay. Then onto the stub gun.
No.
Oh.
Because there's this guy here at the back with the the radio kit.
How far does it shoot?
That's a good point. It is only 12 inches, and that is just enough.
It is, yeah.
I don't hit him, though. That's quite funny. Strength 3 versus toughness 3. Need a 4 up to wound, and I don't.
Okay.
But he has been hit, so you now need to knock him over.
Okay, do I have to take an armor save?
No. So I hit you, but I failed to wound.
Okay. Cool.
So you've simply been hit by the round and it ricocheted off
does
somewhere
that mean
or something.
It falls over anyway?
Yes.
There he goes.
It does indeed.
Oh.
And then I'll use my amazing little stub gun. This is +2 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hitting you on 3s. Oh, 6. But now I'm wounding you on 5s because it's only a strength 3 weapon. Oh, there it is.
Nice.
You have been hit by a stub gun.
So a 4+ armor save. There we go. Done. Okay, so that's the end of turn 2. So that's how everything's currently laying. Then
your reinforcements.
3.
Cool, I get 3. The only problem is I'm only no one's dead.
Ah.
So I can't bring anyone on.
So you're not even out of the pool or the other ones you got. Okay, cool.
No, because they are not part of my list.
Gotcha.
A quick recovery roll to make to see if this person perishes or not. They're still bleeding out. They're still face down.
Okay. Roll off.
I've got this, surely. Oh,
did it. You got one reinforcement to come in?
I do. This little chappy here. So actually within 12 inches. So
came from behind.
Okay, from behind. I will bring them on here.
Nice. Okay, so you've got initiative, so what are you going to start with?
I feel that this brood scum here is not long for this world.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably going to activate them first. And I will aim, negating the effect of twin gun blazing. So here we go.
Oh, my poor Oris.
Yes, the auto pistol first.
Mm-hmm.
The firepower dice. So I'm hitting you with a 3. I do with 3 shots.
Very good.
So this is where you make your field save.
Okay, and that is failed.
Oh, close. Now it is 3 strength 3 shots on your toughness 4, so needing 5s. 1. So about average.
Okay, and I get a save of 4
plus.
plus. Save. Now, does that mean I'll fall on my butt?
Ooh, a good question. That'll be something I have to look into. I don't know if these guys will be pinned or not. So the Spira has been hit by an attack. Usually, a fighter would be pinned by this. However, they have the Master of the Hunt rule. When a Spira is hit by a ranged attack, they are only placed prone and pinned if the attack damages them. Either they lose a wound or suffer a flesh wound.
Okay, so the Oris is going to fire now at that one. Now, learning from my mistakes, I'm going to stop and aim this time and still do twin gun blazing. So the first one.
Oh, God.
Missed. Second one. Oh, come on! Honestly, I'm just going to go to claws next. What are you going to do next?
Well,
to be honest, at this point, don't bother.
Yeah, this person is suddenly a lot less scary. What am I going to do? It's a very good question.
It's the first time in the suit. That's got to be it.
Yeah, he's nervous. Yeah, first time out. You know, you're still getting used to your robo legs. This chappie is going to move round and stand next to this hole. And actually, for ultimate giggles, I'm going to try and take a shot at this person all the way over here.
Yeah.
So I do have an auto gun.
Oh, okay.
And you need to be within 8 inches to get the +1, which you definitely aren't, but you are in range of the gun in total. So I need a 4, of which I don't get.
Okay. Nothing within 1 inch, so that's it.
No straight shots.
All right, so this one's going to do a joint activation again, and first thing it's going to do is jump up and move 5 inches forwards into cover. Ching. To that. And then the other one is going to pop around the corner.
No, please think of his family.
It's going to go to, it's going to that. And it's going to shoot at the one which the Spira just can't hit. I think at this point, everyone's just they're just tormenting the Spira.
I like to think that these guys are actually experienced. Like, God, this new guy from uptown, what's he doing here?
All right. Oh. Okay, so I've missed. And there's your turn.
Oh, dearie. This guy back here is thoroughly enjoying the light show in front of him. He is highly amused. So he's going to go from cover to cover.
Stand in the open. Just
no,
it's fine.
He's gonna be here, so behind the wall.
Yeah.
And he's going to fire at this guy here.
Okay.
He's got a las gun. You're within 18 inches. So it's a +1 to my roll. So I'm hitting you on 3s.
Yay! More light shows.
Holy smokes. Everyone here is terrible at shooting, and you're not within 1 inch, so I'm going to do that.
Okay. Okay, so completely given up on the Volkites, and is going to go for a charge into this one. Don't need to do the...
You don't need to roll the extra dice you're in.
I'm just going to come around to there and try to actually cause some damage. So let's get to the stats for the Power Claws, which I've equipped her with.
So the Spira has the Aurus Power Talons. They have a very interesting rule called Paired. So just to start things off, their attacks characteristic is doubled when they charge.
Which I did.
So how many attacks are they on at the moment?
My Spira is on 2 attacks.
So, oh, they only get 1 base.
Yeah,
No, so she's currently on
2
4.
standard. So yeah.
Plus 1 for charging. Anyway.
Okay. So 5.
Plus another 1 for having 2 close combat weapons.
Wow.
Yes, that is a lot. So you're on, what's that, 6 total?
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh dear. Okay, now I'm going to be hitting on a nice roll of 3+. Now I've also got Rain of Blows as a special skill.
Yes, that allows you to fight twice. However, that doesn't.
Oh,
that only
comes
out if you're locked in combat.
Yeah. All right then. Here we go. Please hit. It's the first time of the game. Wow!
My God.
Oh! Oh, I've hit with 1. Oh, that's just when she fell over. Oh, wow!
I think she's too excited.
We're really showcasing the Spyro models today, aren't we?
Let's just remove those embarrassing dice.
It's not twin linked, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It is strength plus 1.
Okay, so her base strength is 3. So what's the
strength plus 1. So, strength 4.
So 3+ is to wound. Jeez, I'm just.
This is Necromunda, folks. No one hits in this game.
Oh, at least that's a lot of ammo dice.
Blinking in complete surprise, my Brood Scum will now attack back. Not something she was expecting to happen. Now I will be firing back with my pistols. So we'll do the old auto pistol first. I'm hitting you on 4s. No. And the stub gun. I do hit with that one, and I'll re-roll that. I don't need to make an ammo roll. Strength 3, toughness 4, leading 5s. Oh!
Nice.
Oh.
Okay, so my armor save is 4+, and I've saved it.
Oh.
So that caused a bit of a problem, didn't it? We expect him to die.
Yeah, which means my sheep squeezer can't get through now. So I'm going to have to do something else. I don't know what, but I'll think about it. In the meantime, this chap here, I'm going to try and do a Hail Mary charge. I don't think it's going to work.
Okay.
But we'll roll the dice and we'll find out what happens. So I need good rolls. I don't think 6 inches is going to be enough. So 5 will get me to there. Oh. He has just perished. And then 1 will get me to there. We'll sort him out in a moment.
Over here, charge that one and do a coup de grace.
Infuriated at his colleague being coup de grace in front of his eyes, he's now going to charge in.
My colleague.
My colleague. To here. He has a sawn-off shotgun, which does things. Oh, are you within 4 inches? That's the question. I'm going to use scatter shot, or the scatter ammo, should I say? Because you're only toughness 1, so there's a good chance I will hit you.
I think it's on the
very verge, isn't it? Yeah.
2-3 millimeters out.
Nah, it's not. Okay, well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
we can do it anyway.
Did you move your full amount though?
I did, yes. That is. He's not very fast, unfortunately. Yeah, just straight shot 4 up then, and now dice. Oh, I do hit with a 6.
Nice.
So the way scatter shot works, it ends up being D6 hits. Oh. 1, 2, 3.
Wow. Do you want all my dice as well?
4.
5, 6.
Very nice. So they are strength 2. However, you're only toughness 1, so these are 3s. So 4 overall.
We've got some 5+ saves.
You will get 5 up saves from this year.
Shall I do them now?
Yep.
Thank you. 5+s, all of them.
Oh!
2. Okay, so 2 injury rolls.
Right, you can have that one back. I'll take these. And then 2 injury roll. There's a good chance that this guy may perish. Oh, he's just down.
Face down. Okay, so I can't move, open that, and then shoot, can I? So I'm going to move a total of 5 inches. Get as far forward as possible, and I think I'm going to choose the far edge. And then open that door. Just going to take it off. Can't really do anything else with it, can I? All right. And I think that's me done. How many more things have you got left to do?
I have the Gene Stealer,
Mm-hmm.
which I think I'm going to leave lurking.
Yeah.
I think that'll be the best thing for him.
Right. All right, so that's the end of this turn.
Yep.
So how many things have got serious injuries? I have, so
You
I'll
only
roll.
have one, and that is it. And nothing of mine has perished.
Oh, succumbed.
No! Yes.
My most expensive
Gone.
person.
Yeah.
Gone. And then
we'll put him to one side as well because we'll have to make an injury roll for him later on.
Cool. And then over here I have. Oh, you've got to do a D3. You have to D3 reinforcements, don't you?
Yes, if any of my dudes had. Oh yes, the shotgun person again.
Yes.
Well, I mean they're going to come back straight back on, aren't they?
Yeah. So that's it. It's a nice noise.
Pop them there.
Oh no.
Guess who's back?
Oh.
Back again.
Okay, let's roll for initiative. I have rolled a solid 3.
I have rolled.
Brilliant. I got initiative. Okay, so I'm going to use my Vox to activate him and him at the same time. So first off, this one is going to move a nice 5 inches back towards his buddy. And over there. He's moved to there, I think. And then he's going to shoot at that one there, the last carbine. So that last carbine is it's rapid fire as well, isn't it?
It is, and you are definitely within 10 inches, so you've got
So
+1 to
2 plus to hit. And I roll 2+, isn't it, for that last carbine?
4, unfortunately. Oh dear.
Failed. So out of ammo, 4+ to wound.
I've got this.
Oh,
yeah, he's got it, but
he's on his back.
You've pinned him, which means he won't be able to charge, and he's only got close combat weapons.
Okay. Then over here, I'm going to shoot at that one there. Is that a shotgun?
Ooh, it is the sawed-off shotgun, yeah.
Oh. If that's the case, I'd prefer to shoot. I'm going to move 5 inches to the other side. Yep, I will shoot the closest guy. And I've hit.
Oof.
So now it's strength 3, toughness 3, 4+ to wound. Oh, come on.
But he has been knocked over.
I am getting quite unlucky in this game.
Yes.
Okay, so that's both my activations. And now it's yours.
We'll activate this chap back here. He will aim him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm within the short range bracket, so I'm actually hitting on 2s with an auto gun. This should be good.
Mm.
I do just about hit with 2 dice. 2 strength 3 versus your toughness of 3, which is 2 4s.
Oh, at least I'm down.
Yeah, he is pinned. I would have liked a bit more.
Yeah, I get that. All right then, so it's my turn. First thing I'm going to do is stand up and shoot the guy who just shot
Yeah, that makes sense.
me. So, oh come on!
No, it's all right. He's got a las gun. This is only a 2+.
2+.
Should be fine. Yeah, that's it.
All right, so 1 hit, strength 3, toughness 3, 4+. Come on!
No, but this is okay. I have been pinned within half an inch of a hole.
So I might knock you down the hole.
I need to make an initiative check, which is 3+ for 4+ for a brood scum, which is 50 chance. He falls into the abyss, goes down screaming, firing into the air. Got a bit enthusiastic. The shotgun guy moved 5 inches from there, and will now fire a slug at the Van Sar in front of him.
Mm.
This is a roll of 3+. Everyone's a terrible shot in Necromunda.
Been holding it back, but I'm going to have to do it. Spire is activating now. So I've got 3 attacks. Here we go, and I'm hitting on 3 pluses.
That's more like it.
Good, I've hit a 2. All right, so the strength of the weapon is 4 because it's my strength +1.
Yep.
And toughness is 3, so
Yeah,
Finally,
that's
both
suitably shredded.
Yeah.
you have an AP of -1. Sorry, an AP of -3. So I don't get saves. This is straight to injury rolls. Of which I am now.
So I'm not going to consolidate. I'm just going to kill him. Coup de grace. Gone.
Take my poor Gene Stealer brood.
All right. So then it's now your activation.
No, so a fight is one action. You have one more point to use for this turn.
I've got one more point of action to use now, and I'm going to shoot.
Oh!
10-inch range, is that right?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to shoot that chap there by the corner.
Straight shots.
And I'm going to shoot both again because it's just getting fun at this point. All right, so lefty. Oh! Okay, and ammo check for this. I'm guessing it's going to be...
It's a 6.
Failed it. So left's out of action.
One out of ammo. It's fine.
And the other one...
Oh.
I've missed again.
Good grief.
So I've only got one gun active now.
And now the Malstrain Gene Stealer is ready to pounce. I hereby declare a charge. I will move the initial 6 inches to about there. And then basically I just need to not roll a 1 or a 2. Simple, right? Yay, we're in! We're in close combat. We are off. And then here's... I will have to move the little doodad in a moment once we fought. Okay. The Malstrain has 3 attacks base. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I gained 1 for charging.
Oh, no.
So I've got a choice here. I've got razor sharp claws or a venomous bite. Obviously, I can split my attacks however I wish. So the black will be the venomous bite, and the razor sharp claws will be the blues. If you've got melee weapons, obviously you have to split your attacks depending on how many weapons you have. So we'll do that now. I'm hitting you on a 3+. So the venomous bite and one of the claws misses.
Okay.
I am strength 5 with these, so I'm wounding you 4. On a 3. 2 wounds. Now it is AP -1, so this is a 5-up save for you.
Oh, both failed.
Oh dear.
Well, 3 wounds in total. Let's see what we can do.
You've got a chance to nab the Spire Hunter here on the first game. Here we go. No, so you are down and with a flesh wound. I'm going to do a quick rules check for the Spire to see if they can be downed in this way. And we'll get back to you. And the Gene Stealer will rip asunder the Spire. Please remove your wonderfully painted model.
Here we go. Oh, that sucks.
So yeah, Gene Stealer's quite grim if you're terrible with your armor saves.
And every other save and hit roll and ammo roll. I've got to do a call check for that guy.
He fails. So he is now broken,
Great.
which is what this little exclamation mark is. So when you're broken, you need to run away into the nearest piece of available cover, which honestly is probably
this
around the back here now because you're within line of sight of that guy. And he's probably going to run all the way back here.
Oh dear. Okay. All right. So 2d6. Oh,
he's probably going to run sort of in that direction.
Just falls over in absolute terror away from the Gene Stealer. There we go. Which way should he be facing as well?
If he's running away, he'll be in that direction.
Oh, at that speed, he's not running.
well, stumbling then or something. The Terramite has to end within 3 inches of the Gene Stealer, so I'll fly him over just behind him there. Lovely. So the lad's gun will activate and have a pop at this guy. I will aim, so I'm hitting you on 2s.
Okay.
What is this game?
Oh.
But I might hit his friend in the back. Yes, I do. I do hit your friend
Right.
then. Needing a 4 to win. No, nothing. So I've merely bowled him over.
Oh, well, he was halfway that way anyway. There we go.
The glue has not set. I need to remove some paint off the base, actually. Rookie error. And then I'll bumble him over.
Yep.
And this guy back here, stand him up. And now I'm going to blast you with my shotgun.
Oh, yes, it's all enough.
Yeah, tiny little thing. It's not the best gun in the world, honestly, but it's it gets the job done in a pinch. Actually, let's just check to see if you're within my vision arc. Yeah, you are. Half of you is. That's fine. Let's check if you're within 4 inches. You are, so I get the short range modifier, which is a 2+. On 2s. Nice. And it's scatter shot, so it does D6 hits. 4. Very nice. We like 4. And it's strength 2 versus your toughness of 3, so 5. 2, please. No, nice. No AP modifier.
So 5 plus save.
Oh, 1
save, 1 not.
And you've only got 1 wound, so that's an injury dice. Oops. Oh, dead.
Oh.
Dear.
It's all going wrong now. All right. Think you got anything else to activate?
No, that is everyone.
Okay, I'm going to have to do a bottle check. So I have to roll 2 or less. And we're bottled out.
Everyone will now have to take a cool check on your team if they wish to operate normally. If they fail the cool check, they will run off.
I'm going to try to do a rally check for that guy there. And I have passed.
Loves it.
Okay, so we're going to the next turn. But before we do that, do you want to see how many people you bring back in?
Ooh, yeah. D3. Just the 1.
Okay.
And to cut off your means of escape.
Oh, no. Okay, so now we're going to roll for initiative. Unless there's any more serious injuries, there isn't. So
I can't do that because it's 12 inches, so I'll have to put that guy over here. There we go. It's fine.
All right. So my initiative roll, 4.
A 5.
Oh,
because I'm sinister and evil, I'm going to try and catch these guys as they flee the battlefield. So I'm going to charge.
Mm-hmm.
The old Gene Stealer is going to go into the guy with the radio. Oh, that's a strong movement there. So I'll move 6. Then I will need to roll a 3 or higher to get the extra 2 inches so I can be engaged. Oh no, I fail. Which I end up being more than 1 inch away, and I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
The Tyrannite will activate at the same time. Moving, I'm going to do charge against the same guy. Moving 7, and then I need to do the same again. That's better.
Well, we can see what these things do.
Here we go. It's going in. It's going to eat you.
Mm-hmm.
So, Malstrain Tyrannite. I get 1 attack base.
Yep.
2 for charging, or 1 extra for charging. And I hit you on a 4. Oh, nice. Wow, he's very good. Right, so toxin trait, I have to roll equal to or over your toughness. Your toughness is 3, so I need 3 ups. That is both. Wow. So you would get an arm save in this. However, the AP is -2. So
no armor save.
Straight to injury rolls.
Oh no.
You did. Just dead. You have been nommed.
Nom.
Right, that is the Gene Stealer and Tyrannite done. Over to your guy.
Okay, I'm going to get this chap up, and then I'm just going to flee.
And the Gene Stealer squeals in ravaged delight. No, the abandoned tech hunter camp has been nommed by the Malstrain. So the next mission, I shall gain +1 MP available to create my force.
Ooh, cool.
Which I would probably spend on another Tyrannite, honestly, because these things are wonderful.
Okay, so now to roll for injuries. Start with the Auger Tech. And it is a 55.
55. Captured. Oh no. We'll have to read up the rules for captured.
Okay, and then a Glass Gunner. 11.
Lesson learned. The fighter goes into convalescence, which is, I think, this game's version of recovery. But you gain D3 experience.
Oh, lovely. Next last gunner. 63.
A critical injury. The fighter is in critical condition. If their injuries are not successfully treated by a visit to the doctor, which is a medical escort, you have to do the post-battle sequence, they will die.
Oh, no. All right, then my chap with the big man catcher, 21.
Oh, this is 21, you say? Out cold, the fighter misses the rest of the battle but avoids any long-term injuries.
Cool.
They recover in time to perform post-battle actions. So
Great.
You actually got away with it.
And then we'll be on to the Spira.
Yes. So the Spira doesn't take lasting injuries like a regular ganger. They have something called hunting rig glitches. So it's the same principle. Roll a D66 and see what the result is.
51.
Jammed articulation. It goes into convalescence, which again I assume is recovery. Increase their glitch count by 1, and a randomly selected weapon suffers -1 to hit.
Oh, really? I don't need that.
Just to help with your rolls today.
So now that includes the talons as well? Or that
it is a
weapon?
randomly selected weapon, so yes, it is.
Okay, so I'll do 1 to 2. Yeah, 1 for the top, 2, 3, 4, and then re-rolls the others. So 1, 2. So it's the claw.
Yeah, so you have 1 claw, which is -1 to hit. That's very funny. So we're now going to roll for being captured. Please roll a d6.
2.
Cool. So we -2 from this result if the fighter's gang lost the battle. If the result is 4+, the fighter is successfully escapes their bonds before being dragged away and goes into convalescence.
I didn't roll that. I rolled a 2.
Yeah, so unfortunately, you've been captured. Happens
Gone.
before your post-battle actions, I think. It's a bit weird.
Dead.
So now you have to perform the medical escort, which does not cost any credits in the Underhells campaign specifically, which is very useful for you because money is not a thing here.
I need a hospital. There isn't any.
Oh no.
Okay, what happens then?
Roll a d6 for me.
4. It's definitely a 4.
Yeah, you go into convalescence, and this is the bit where I think you have to roll an injury as well.
Oh,
which is you've really been on the receiving end of the bad stuff here, haven't you?
Yes, the Malstrains did very well on that mission.
Yeah,
but it's our first time with a suit apparently.
So roll on the lasting injury table.
Yep, go for it.
So yeah, roll d66.
34.
Yeah, convalescence.
Great. All right, so surviving that mission, then I have basically everyone there. Oh, he wasn't in it. Oh well. Only one person has been captured, which is that chap there, and got a new glitch on my Aura suit, which makes it even harder to hit. Shocked that's even possible at this point. Okay, I think that's the end for the post-battle sequence. Is there anything else you think of?
So after a quick check, going into convalescence just means you will miss any post-battle actions or working any territories, but you are available to fight in the next battle, unlike the standard game.
Oh, good.
Right, I guess now we're going into a bit of a wrap-up with unit stat lines and their overall performance. Obviously, still too early to make a judgment in terms of how these perform overall, but from the game we just saw, yeah, the Gene Stealers are pretty gnarly.
Oh yeah.
Having 4 attacks on the charge with a weapon that does 2 damage is pretty brutal. We didn't get to see all of their skills used because they weren't shot at because they were hiding.
Yep. So what sort of skills do they have when it comes to me shooting at them then?
Well, they've got dodge and evade, which are both on quite a high dice roll, usually like a 6, either for close combat or shooting. They've got Nerves of Steel, which is something to do with Cool Check, I think, on Rain of Blows, so they count fighting as a simple action.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they could fight twice potentially.
So just like the old Oris, which
Yes,
I
just like the
so I
Spire
chose
Hunter that
skill.
you chose. I think in the future having that for your guy might be a bit moot from how strong their close combat weapons are.
Yep. Yeah, I think you're right there. Next thing is these guys don't have the. Do they actually level up in the same way that
No,
other
they
gangs
not.
do at all?
No.
So this is pretty much like in a way, it's kind of like a Warhammer Quest style game system where it's not Necromunda leveling up.
No,
Se,
so
it's
this
more.
Under Hell's campaign specifically feels like an entry
Okay.
into Necromunda. So while the Van Sar and Spire upgrade, the Gene Stealers do not.
Mm-hmm.
So it almost feels like you have an experienced player play the Gene Stealers, and a less experienced player play the Van Sar, and go from there.
Mm-hmm.
So there's certain things in here that are simplified, but it'll be interesting to see what comes out in the next campaign book, which includes these guys.
Yeah. Some more characters as well. All right. What do you think of the bugs then?
The little guys, he was surprisingly effective. I think that's just because it was lucky dice rolls. But the fact that these guys tag along, they activate at the same time, they can charge the same targets,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a toxin weapon on a very fast platform. Yeah, it's they can potentially one shot Spire.
Wow. Yeah, they're cool little creatures.
Yeah.
It's nice they actually are part of the activation as well.
Yeah, it's just that they count as exotic beasts. In terms of their overall stats, though, I mean, weapon skill 4, not great. They've got toughness 2, which is just sad.
Mm-hmm.
Got initiative 2+, though, which is just surprisingly fast.
Yeah, yeah.
And they do have the dodge skill in case you want to shoot at them.
Oh,
because why not? So they're more of an inconvenience than anything else, just to help the Gene Stealer. Not that they really need help either, but I mean, they both got access to toxin weapons, which is quite gnarly. So for anyone to really have a hope against one of these things, you need to get the drop on them and then fire everything at once, because they've only got 5 up armor save. So you can overwhelm them.
Okay. So when it comes to later inside the actual campaign itself, you'll get to a point where you can pretty much field all 6 of these.
I think
guys?
you can have 3,
Oh, 3
maximum, yeah. And that was having 3 of these guys on the field. Their toughness 4 with 3 wounds, and there's chances that they could just evade on 6 up. So yeah, I wouldn't want to face all 6 at once.
No, but it could be that I'm guessing there's 6 in the box, so you can actually play like 2 different gangs versus this, like a giant raid kind of system. Otherwise,
not in this setting.
Okay.
But
maybe then it's more of a future-proof thing for when you're able to field whole gangs worth of Spirers and then get in there and do some serious.
Yeah, then definitely. But I can see the Gene Stealers being used almost as an arbitrator tool as well. So you can have almost a multiplayer setting of several gangs, and then them all needing to fight Gene Stealers, and you can have X rewards for bagging a Malstrain, which would be quite interesting. I look forward to using them in whatever capacity they exist in.
Cool. And how different are these Gene Stealer cults, the new ones, the Malstrain ones, to the actual Gene Stealer cult, which the existing rule systems?
So the Brood Scum here,
not the existing rule system, the existing gang. You can feel a Gene Stealer cult gang, can't you?
You can, yeah, and they are completely different as far as I can tell from the book. Obviously, the book of Destruction will tell us more. But the current Gene Stealer cult gang has a lot more customization options, where these guys are quite restricted.
Yeah, good point, because these are obviously, as we just discussed, they don't level up or anything like that.
No.
And there's obviously no sign of any sort of main guy like a Magus or anything like that. But there is those new characters as well coming out, isn't there?
Yes, as far as from what I've read from the article, they are hired guns in a way. They aren't characters that you buy. Yeah, they aren't characters that you can buy at creation.
Okay.
It'd be interesting. Definitely, I think it'll be more of an arbitrator tool than anything else.
I really am enjoying it though. I think it's quite a good setting to actually campaign on.
Hmm.
How so? Is there a campaign inside the actual book itself?
In terms of the rulebook we have here,
Yes.
yes, that's the Underhells one that we're playing.
Uh-huh. And I know there's the book which they obviously revealed recently.
Yeah, so that includes a new campaign type where you're trying to break through the dust wall just to get into Secundus before anything else. And then, but that's from what I've read in the articles. They've not delved into anything deeper yet.
Well, hopefully,
so we'll see.
Hopefully, we can look into that a bit more in the future then.
Absolutely.
And then we've got the Vansar. So
I don't think we saw the best experience of this guy. They were pretty poor, and unfortunately, drawing the two basic guys, I don't think helped. It would have been nice to see either the Medicae or the sniper.
Yep.
But bringing the long lads into the Underhell's probably not the best idea, but I'm sure it's fine.
When we start building upwards, it'll be better. Wouldn't mind actually playing through this entire campaign with them, to be honest. I think it'd be quite a fun one to do, just me and you.
Yeah, they do progress pretty normally. I mean, you can buy upgrades for them. They manufacture the upgrades themselves, which is actually a pretty cool system. They just find bits of tech on the floor and go, yep, this is now a gun sight. And on it goes. So, yeah, that's cool. But initially, I think it was your dice rolls that let them down. Anything else. Be nice to see what the man catcher does.
Yeah, the flamer.
The flamer's a flamer, though, but we didn't get to see the hydraulic claw.
No.
I mean, a lasgun's a lasgun, let's face it.
Yeah. I do like the last carbine, but that's obviously existing as well. So, yeah, it's a quite cool gang to work with. I've never actually had Vansar before in my life. So with these guys, they can't be used in the actual standard Necromunda campaign or like the standard Necromunda setting?
In this format, no. The book even says that if you want to use them, they need to be tweaked.
Yeah.
I don't even know where you'd start with this. But they do count as a specialist.
Mm-hmm.
So in my mind, you can take them in a Vansar gang, but using the restrictions of specialists. So you need to have X amount of normal gangers, X amount of champions, and then you can sprinkle a couple of these tech hunters in there as well.
Yeah.
I mean, the long las guy would fit in there pretty nicely. I mean, everyone needs medical stuff, so I definitely could see him having a place.
Yep.
For sure.
And this man catcher thing or gene catcher. So there's going to be probably missions where you can actually get extra points for actually capturing a gene sealer, hopefully.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if stuff like that gets introduced.
Mm-hmm. And do you think they'll actually have like a specialist gang or Hive Secondus for every single gang?
So yeah, that's been mentioned in the articles where you can have an incursion gang where you take one Spira and then fill out the rest of your gang with whoever you fancy taking.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so in that sort of case, is there a chance you could pretty much choose just like a whole specialist list from the, let's say, an Escher gang? Do you reckon you can choose all specialists or not?
I doubt it. You'll probably follow the standard gang creation, but it just so happens that your leader is some super jacked guy in pearlescent armor.
Yeah, it's a girl. I keep forgetting that in this.
Sorry, guy or gal. There we are.
And so it's quite the Spyro actually works pretty well with them, but it's strange because the only thing you can't actually activate more than you haven't got the leaders, have you? So you can activate.
Yeah, so your leader will be replaced by one of them.
Yeah, I find that strange because I used to love activating like multiple people at a time.
Yeah. So right, it's just another flavour of running. I think they do pretty well with Escher because they move fast anyway. Because they definitely need support. You can't just run them as a tank because 4 off armor save will not get you very far, despite it being very good in this setting. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what combos that people pull out because no doubt there'll be some wild stuff. And of course, we only selected one from the combat skill. They've got 3 primary skill trees that they can have.
Yeah.
So you can have a combat focused one or a shooting focused. It's one that gets you into combat. It's a couple of options there.
Yeah, I think I probably did choose possibly the wrong one after considering what they were like. And
the claws are good.
Oh yeah, very good.
And I'm sure the Volkites would have been good
if I'd hit.
Yes, because at no point did we find out what the deflagrate rule does in this setting.
No.
Probably causes extra wounds, but we'll find out.
Well, that was a bit of a... Actually, we'll have a look now, saying that. Have a little read and work out what they would actually do.
The carry... Was it Caryatid?
Caryatid.
I don't know. They're weird little things.
Yeah.
They're supposed to represent the good luck charm, but at some point they could just leave and then you lose reputation or something. Yeah, sometimes they just get bored of you.
Yeah, they attach themselves to people of notice or people of legend or something like that. So it's like if they join you, you're like, oh, my life's about to turn up for the best.
Yeah, so in the Underhells campaign, they don't have anything like that. But so while it's within 3 inches of its companion, which would be the Spyro, the fighter may re-roll 1 failed armor or ammo test per round.
Oh,
so that would have been quite useful. Actually, that's probably worth the 90 points. They don't do much else.
No,
they're
it's horrific looking things.
Yeah, they're so blue.
Oh yeah. So yeah, let's have a look at this Volkite then.
Yeah, so deflagrate after fully resolving a hit with this weapon against a fighter. If any damage was inflicted, the fighter suffers an additional automatic hit at the weapon's profile. So yeah, nice. pretty similar to what we're used to. If you play in the Heresy crowd, for example.
I think there's also a weapon inside there's 3 different weapons that the Spyros can have.
Yes.
Now, I know there's one which is like 60 points to go extra.
It's quite an expensive upgrade. Isn't it?
I didn't decide I wanted to go for that. I just love Volkite anyway, so that's why I took Volkite. But there's I know there's the standard bolt cannons which were from yesteryear. And then obviously there's these Volkites, but then there's the other one.
Yeah, you're talking about the appropriately named Disintegrator Matrix.
Yeah, that's it.
Which is a very short-range pistol. So short range is 3, long range is 12. You've got a -1 to hit from 3 to 12 inches. Strength 5, AP -2, 2 damage. It's scarce, so if you fail your ammo check, you can't use it for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
It's got sidearms, so you could use 2 at once.
Good.
It's unstable, which is never a good thing because its ammo roll is a 6+. There's a chance you just die. But it does have Sever. Now that wouldn't surprise me if that just does extra wounds. If a wound roll from this weapon with this trait reduces a fighter to 0, no injury dice are rolled. It just counts as being out of action. So yeah, if you take them out of action, that's it. They're just
gone.
Yep.
Well,
oof. Yeah. That's actually ooh. I don't know if that's worth the points. That's a massive investment to.
Yeah, I feel 60 points might be a bit.
Yeah.
Too
on a platform that's already 350.
Yeah. So if there's any sort of shooting benefits in like in the skills to enable her to hit better, then it could be worth considering. But considering she's already missing constantly anyway.
Yeah. So the weapons available to these guys in terms of ranged, it feels like they're secondary.
Yeah, I agree.
And you want to be focusing on close combat with these.
Yeah.
Well, certainly feel. Yeah, they've got more skills in shooting than. More skills in close combat than shooting, so I'll definitely go with that. I mean, considering the power talon is. Well, also, if you charge, you double the amount of attacks you get, so that's already focusing on close combat.
Yeah.
The power fists are strength +2, so that's strength 5. Only AP -1, but they do 2 damage, and if you roll a 6, you don't get any saves against them whatsoever.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think you need to focus with close combat on these guys. Use their relatively quick movement for, especially a Van Saar gang. And yeah, just exploit the various combat skills.
Yeah, I think the next one, because there are 4 more coming out. They're all obviously the ones which you saw from yesteryear.
Yeah, someone's got wings.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me if one focuses more on weapons, but the ones we have here, the Aurus, I think they need to be focused on punching things.
Yeah. So I do like. So I really do like the way they painted them on the actual.
The
former community
greeny sort
article.
of mirrored greeny effect.
So I decided I wanted to use a color shift paint to get them painted, well, to get that sort of effect. The other one I did has turned out pretty okay, but he's got a purple and green flip, but it doesn't look too good on a model.
Looks a bit darker than what you've got in front of you now.
So I might strip him and redo him actually. But he's got power claws and power fists, and he's going to have the option of probably I'll give him the bolt launcher. I think it's going to be the easiest and cheapest option. But then when they bring the other ones out, I'll probably do every single one in different color shifts because I think it's quite a nice touch because it's like in my opinion, because they're quite individual suits, aren't they?
Yeah, from an unknown manufacturer. So,
yeah.
I mean, these things clearly aren't standard, so there's going to be no standardization, really.
I seem to remember, might be completely wrong, I might remember this completely incorrectly, but the technology which is actually used is imported Tau tech. Now, I might be completely wrong.
I mean, if it is, that's wild.
Yeah. There's a reason why I'm thinking that, and it might be complete. No, it's something. It might be
older Munda.
Yeah,
from 30 years ago.
But one thing, when you look at them, the actual shoulder pads it does kind of give you an impression of those spindle drones in Blackstone Fortress.
Oh, that's a callback. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blackstone Fortress technology then.
Yeah, so it might be something like that. So it's definitely alien technology. As far as I'm aware, I'd like to actually go through the book again and see if I can work out see if I can learn some more about the actual suits. But I do really rate them. I do think they look cool, and I do love the new design.
I think we need to use them again without your terrible dice rolls to see how good they can be. Because I think these guys will be monsters if Lady Luck is on your side.
Yeah. Literally just ran through the battle. Well, he did put one or two things. Well, she put one or two things out of commission, which really lying down. Didn't?
Yeah, she coup de grace them, which is
wow,
amazing. Well done.
Yeah, but it'd be quite fun to actually run through a mission with just Spyro Hunters. To be honest, I think that'd be quite fun. And I wonder how far they're going to take them as an actual gang. Like, will we see other things like vehicles for them and the like? But I think they are just fulfilling a hunter role of them just being sent into the Underhive or choosing to go into Underhive to get a certain amount of kills and achieve a certain objective before they're allowed to return up Hive again. So, but in this Hive Secondus, though, this book, it is all focused just basically purely around the old Gene Stealer story, which is great because it is a great setting for pretty much a standalone campaign. I still want to see some of the other stuff like what they called the Sumpsea Pirates, which I heard about a long time ago.
Yeah, well, clearly they are branching out. The feel of this setting it's still very grim, but for a completely different reason.
Oh yeah,
it's not oppressive because there's endless human suffering. It's oppressive because there are malformed aliens stalking the shadows that want nothing more than to eat your head.
Oh yeah, and they're absolutely brilliant. But you enjoy painting them as well.
I used a couple of new techniques on these. Not all of them were successful, but I am very pleased with the end product. It feels like they match the tone of the book very well.
Yeah, that's the thing. The whole vibe, because the old the Underhive Wars. What is it, the Underhive Wars or the Underhive? Yeah, the original Necromunda Underhive box. Obviously, everything was like almost furnace yellow and
orange. Rusty orange, quite a warm effect.
It's lovely, but then this one here just feels like almost an alternative to a Stranger Things kind of.
It's cold, hostile, and alien.
Yeah,
there's something weird going on here, and we don't know why.
And like even the dice and everything, it just basically the whole thing just makes it feel like a really great setting, and it's one which I've really enjoyed playing in so far.
Whoever the designer is, bravo!
Yeah,
smashed it.
Really good. So I hope we see more and more of it, but I don't know how much more you can actually do with it. Like it's a great game. Obviously, Necromunda is a great game, full stop. Anyway, isn't it? As we know, but there's going to be the Underhell's book.
And bear in mind that we've only actually ever, this is the first Hive outside Hive Primaries we've gone to. And in the recent storyline, you've got Cinderac, which is now on fire.
Mm-hmm. Cinderac burns.
So, oh yeah, no, Cinderac burning took part in Cinderac. Yeah, so we've only really touched 3 Hive cities now. And there are so many more that aren't Hives. So you've got the graveyard of ships that tried to escape the Eye of Selene.
Yeah. That could be fun.
Mm.
Yeah, because obviously Zone Mortalis originally was meant to be boarding action and stuff anyway.
So yeah, you go Zone Mortalis and kind of crash it.
Yeah. Oh, it's very exciting. The Sump Sea I'm very keen on because I've read I think 1 or 2 of the Necromunda books now, and each one of them is absolutely awesome. The most recent one was Terminal Overkill. That was just a fantastic book. But the Cal Jericho story was great as well, and there was a lot of Sump Seas in there. The Sump Sea in there, and that's great.
Options. I'm not worried.
No, neither am I. Necromunda's got billions of, well, not billions, but yeah, very, many years left of life in it, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing what they're going to do next.
Yeah,
the Eye of Silene will be great, and I just can't wait to see what happens next.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thanks very much, guys, and hope you enjoyed that. There'll be more of these in the future. We're going to get a nice board painted up for the whole campaign, and we'll probably film the entire thing again. So thanks very much, guys. Speak to you soon.